Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to another Survival Sunday, where we take a game and try and survive as long as inhuman, or latterly possible in this case, as long as we can. So, I'm going in with, almost got you finished, the Builder Leader. We're going to build a little kingdom and try and survive the invasion of dead rats, weevils, weasels, and lizards. Can we? Let's find out. Let's drop this down a little bit, and that a bit. Actually, let's leave it to there. So yeah, every time I up the pollution, regain a debuff. As you can see, there's 20 debuffs. I've only got it up to 8 in this game. The Builder Rat allows me to turn random cards into ephemeral builder cards. How the game works is you play cards. You roll your hand, you get like cards depending on the character. The warrior character has more soldiers. This one has more buildings. Then there's magic and stuff. Ephemeral cards, once you re-roll your hand, you lose them, so you only get a one-off chance to use them. And we begin! So at the very beginning, what I always do is, you usually do the pottery, and then you throw a cheese, and you re-roll. At the very first stage, it only costs about 30 gold to re-roll. The more levels you go in, the more expensive it is. So obviously you want to roll as much as you can at the very beginning while you still have the chance, because it's cheap. What card will I get? Cheese market. Fine. As you can see, I'm rolling as much as I can, because I need as much money as I can. Let's get rid of you as well. I only have 5 Ratisans, which is a problem, because the enemy is about to attack. Now, obviously, I can get my Ratisans back when this is done in a couple of seconds. Otherwise, yeah, problems. And as you can see, 200 gold. It's very, very worthwhile just at the very beginning, because you very, very much need the gold. Now, until the next wave starts, I can keep doing this. But now I don't have any resources, so this is a bit of a problem. Die. And also, with the bounty tax being cheap, as you can see, I'm going to be in a bit of a problem. Because I'm only getting 2 gold per kill. Usually at the beginning, where you get most of your gold, is by murdering the enemy. I don't get that. Don't get that at all. Now hopefully, I get something nice from you. What have I got? Crossbow rat. Let's go defensive and a crossbow rat. Well, moat might be nice. Green buff, 6 seconds. 60 gold. Yeah, sure, why not? Means I can't build anything in that area, but I don't really care at this point in time. Build that there. Build defensive over there. Get this up. I should do it the other way around. Hire a peddler. 50% gold required for buying cards. Yes. Like I say, it's all about getting as much money as you can, because once that goes to the next one, it's going to be a bit more expensive. Yeah, now it's 50. And that's how it will keep on building. There we go, we should have 4 pike rats holding the line with some plague rats. Can I turn it off? No. Now you can drop a card on top of a card and upgrade it. That's the big thing about the builder. You can upgrade things with expansion cards. Whereas in the other characters, you have to hope you get an expansion card like you just saw. These guys could drop the same building on top of it. Let's up this. There we go. Go there. Do this. Drop another one of these. Do that. What have I got? Rat in the box. Not useful. Luckily all of these are slowly popping and giving me the money. Rat in the box just isn't good enough. I'd have to have that outside the wall. Somewhere I don't care about. Just, it was a useless one for me. Neat. Neat. So yeah, as you can see, it's constantly about growth, and we're doing okay. We should have 5 pikes and a crossbow. Crossbow goes through things. Now, they also have a lot of workshop-style buildings, these guys. So I'm looking at flamethrower tanks, ballistas, siege units, stuff like that. I just picked something without realising. Like this, scorpion, to build scorpions. This is what I'm after. Oh, look at that cheese. Scorpion factory, very much needed. Now we can actually have ballista. But they're like flamethrowers, catapults, tanks, all sorts. These guys are basically producing their own military. Of course, right now, if the enemy attacks from the other side, I'm a little bit screwed. Now, how far do you think I'll be able to get in? You've seen I've completed the game a few times. Think I'll get to 30 or not? The game is kind of randomised, so sometimes you'll be destroyed long before you get anywhere near where you used to. So, you know, might get screwed over. We'll see. We'll see. Never done tier 8 before. Oof. Next one. Let's go for next one. Lead level and lose the money. Go have a house. Everyone move over that way. My troops are a little bit slow too. Okay, there's the house. Attack card, rough work card. There we go. What did I get? Oh, a house. Okay, so what we need is a scorpion factory for more scorpions. We don't. We need budgeting, land tax, and defense. Let's just have so much money we can outmoney them. The lumber will be good because then we can actually make things cheaper. And then we can get on going. See this? 45. That's already paying for itself. Okay, so that marker on the right means a boss is happening. We're going to get one at 5 and a big one at 10. Every time we get to the end of the 10 set, we'll get to the next tier of animal, which will be the rats being turned into, if I remember correctly, weasels. Or ferrets, depending on where we are. Now, my forces currently are a little bit too far away from each other. So now I'm having to officially have my people on both sides. So now I need my own dedicated military. I can't just go from side to side. Which means I'm spending more money on them than I'd like. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let's get this up. So that'll be now 2 scorpions every 60 seconds. So I can start getting crossbows and ballistae from everybody. Isn't that what the world wants? To arm the young. That's a big guy. Boss is now dead. Let's keep pushing. So every time you kill them, you usually get options of like epic cards, legendary cards, random assistance and upgrades. So it is very good to wipe these guys out. I've grabbed more cards to expand. So obviously the more walls you have, the longer you last. And now I have scorpions, which will be very useful. Let's actually have both of them over here now. Because they're basically like crossbows, only slightly more damage. I should have waited. Ooh, cheesemaker. It's very, very good we actually expanded both ways. Because as you can see, there's now attack coming from both directions. I have a lot of money, which is actually very, very good. A lot of money is, of course, very, very good in this kind of game. Now, I would, of course, like even more money. I'd also like a bigger military of like 7 pikemen over here and 2 crossbow rats. And obviously a lot of people over here. We don't have any kind of merchant building, so we are extremely reliant. Might have cost of 5 random things. Extremely reliant on my merchant. We don't have a merchant building. We have to rely on them. It is what it is. And let's go repair rat down so they can repair and be ratty. Let's start upgrading this. Let's get another defensive wall over here. That'll slow them down. For now, I don't really care to get past it. As long as you wait after, you can always repair them. But as you can see, these ballista require 2 rat citizens every time. It's actually quite expensive for us because we obviously don't have too much in the way of houses. Oh, look at this. We're 2 combat buildings. So I've not actually had this one before. So we've got a defensive tower over here. We've got a little ratty army moving as well. And a repair rat. So we're actually doing pretty darn well. Of course, the next wave is where the more annoying things happen. But right now, we are unratstoppable. So I'm okay with this. I think I was paid for that. Oh, that money. Let's upgrade this. So obviously we have 1 tower. I'd like to get a few more towers. The big thing we get from these people is, of course, getting a lot of defensive towers. Right now we're not getting that much, if I'm honest. Not getting that much at all. I'd very much like to. Because So, of course, we're also low on troops. We're about to hit the next tier of madness, which is going to be super fun. What have you got? Look at that nice big zombie rat. Once we kill him, we're done. Luckily, he's attacking our military. Oh, it's 2 of them. Forgot about that. Okay, expansion. We're actually going to expand this building so that it gives us a bigger choice. I'm actually going to get rid of that one, I think. But yeah, here comes the artillery pieces. Here comes the runners and the wall jumpers. Of course, the next tier will be significantly tougher. Significantly tougher. Plus 2 cards whenever you redraw. Plus 5 seconds redraw time. Legendary. What we got? Guardian, Builders Guild, expansion card every 180 seconds. 120 seconds, got to cop it. Guardian. Oh, I'll go for you. Extra cards but longer redraw time. 20 seconds. That was dumb of me. So you prepare for battle. Let's prepare for battle. We're now fighting things over and over again. We're buying things. Of course, we need trappers. Would have been nice. Trapper, defensive wall, and a demolisher. Demolisher will allow us to randomly remove buildings and move them somewhere else. It turns into an ephemeral card just for like one-off. We'll be using that to get rid of rocks. This, however, I want a flame tower. Thank you. We want to attack. What's fighting us? Oh yeah, it's the initial attack. Okay, good. Up that. Budgeting. I'm making a lot of money. Up this. Defensive wall. We'll get the cheese next. Here come the horrible things. Here they go. Luckily, I have a lot of ballista. I don't have any mangonels and stuff like that yet, but you know, close enough. Upgrade. I'm going to have a flame tower over here as well. This area is going to be fully defended. Then we have a demolisher over here, so we can use it to start moving rocks. These will give me work cards, which I can use to speed things up. Which I'll be speeding this up. The more I use on it, the faster it speeds up, of course. Yes, I'd like to get money. I'd rather have had the other ones, but whatever. Yeah, that's very sped up. I have more of these. Still can't use them. Give me another watchtower. The entire thing about this design is the huge amount of buildings it has for defense, which I don't have many of at all. So we're going to start building that up. Okay, let's upgrade this cheesemaker. Let's put a smithy down. A smithy allows me to upgrade every 120 seconds. Then we can start doing other things. We're being attacked by more. Oh god, more. Way too many more. Scorpion. Oh, they're getting tougher. Upgrade my level a bit more so I can start using them. And there'll be a siege attack, which is a shaman. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We need more houses. We need a lot more houses we're not getting. Earthquake Vine Launcher, Trebuchet. Trebuchet is so big though. It is a massive building. Oh dear. Okay, I'm starting to spend all my resources because quite frankly I don't know what I need. I think I just need houses. I'm not getting any more houses or buildings for that style. Which is a problem. Big problem. Luckily, the locals are not going to do too well. Like, if you watch this, this will burn anything that gets here. See? And it sets the floor on fire, so things behind it also catch fire. So I get 2 towers and that should be very helpful for everything. Legendary. Let's go for longer. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Shouldn't see any issues. And now I've put the trebuchet down. That'll be good. Shooting minigame. 300 gold. Don't need any more gold. Stop giving me gold. Okay, we're going to start removing rocks. You need to stop working fast. I need even more things. So right now we have so many more buildings. Like, let's put another flame tower down. Then there'll be a catapult eventually. This is just so useful. Oh, and a catapult. See, this entire area is fully defended. That's insanely useful. More defensive walls. I'd like a farm. I'd like to get rid of the cheese and put a farm down because we don't really need the cheese anymore. This is how these things start building. Now, also, if you survive all 30 waves, you can straight up just carry on playing the game. What it does is it makes you pick one of the other commanders. So if you play build, I'd recommend then going the soldier route to get even more troops. There? Yes. Let's upgrade a card. Let's upgrade budgeting to be even more money. Because what do we need right now while we're so rich? More money. Let's upgrade that. We are significantly too rich. We don't have the people though. We still don't have the people. My entire force is currently just defences. House guard. -4 tax. We don't really care about tax. Well, I don't care about tax at this point in time. Okay, budgeting, even more money. Green belt, we don't really care. So we're going to start removing cards. We're going to have to very much start removing cards. This is how it eventually gets in the game. You get too many cards, not enough time. But I think we should be okay till the next boss. And here comes the boss. It is another weasel with a priesty thing healing them. Now you can also get them literally using a battering ram to destroy you. Of course they don't seem to like the battering ram right now, so who am I to judge them when they try and mass murder themselves so easily? See, nice and simple, another boss down, wave 16. I think we should be okay till wave 20. I don't really see any issues. But let's go see what the actual thing has. What do you got? Extra attack, legendary card, ooh, and upgrade. Let's go for legendary and grab the Builders Guild. And then let's see what happens. I think it's going to be like next boss. Okay, so absolutely nothing exciting really happened. I have expanded out another tier. As you can see, I'm moving my upgrades and things further forward. And I have more houses here, and this one makes me 2 Ratazans per time. And the big boss of the next wave is about to land. What does that mean? It means there's a big boss of the next wave, and it's about to land. Also, we have flamethrower rats now. So, yeah, I've been moving stuff forward. Obviously, I'd like to move one of my towers forward as well. I'm basically using all of my work cards, which give me faster speed, on the demolisher and moving things around. But until that point, there's not much I can do. Let's see what the big bad can do. What have we got? Ooh, it's him. Okay, let's really start upgrading then. More fire. You can also use the work cards on your towers and make them become machine guns. We appear to be losing too many troops on this side. So, watch this. And suddenly we have a machine gun. 2 leaders get rebel card. Yes. And there we are. So now we have the next tier of madness. Get rid of that. Let's get more stuff. Ballista. Ballista's actually very useful. And yeah, we are expanding outwards constantly. Look at that. And now we have another defensive card which we can push out even further. And I think we gain another one as well. I just want to get rid of all these cheese markets. There's too much cheese. What are you? One card for every seat. I don't need any more cards. Look at the amount of cards we've got. Like another scorpion launcher. It doesn't even give me the good ones. There's no flamethrower tanks. I'd love a flamethrower tank right now. Just know where to put it. We're running out of space. We're actually running out of space. Okay, the new enemies are coming. So now we don't know what they are. Oh no, we need to get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Now the new enemies are these guys, lizard men, and they can come out of the water. They do significant amounts of damage, and they hit really, really hard. Troops will die now. We will now start losing actual infantry. So this is going to be where all the massive amounts of ballistas I've been accidentally saving will come in very useful. Because I've got a lot of the cards, an awful lot of the cards, because it's refusing to give me flame tanks. Oh, look at that. The enemy's pouring through and immediately dying. And the amount of ballistas and stuff we have here is slightly higher than it was a second ago. Look at the firepower. Of course, as you can see, these guys take about 100 damage to kill, so it's already tougher. But they aren't getting close. Oh, no. So, yeah. I don't think we'll have any issues. It looks like we're doing pretty fine. Finally, the mangonel factory. This here allows us to build mangonels. We kind of needed this a while ago. What have we had? Have we not had? That from a while ago. So now we can expand even more. Yay! Oh, okay, mangonel factory. Not going to be useful in time, but it might be useful one day. What I know is we keep expanding outwards. We have even more towers. The more towers we can build, the better. So there's always going to be something going on, which is good. And we have a lovely enemy attack about to arrive. This is the boss. It's a massive thing with a hammer. Missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That impact. He's a powerful one, Mr. Grinch. You might actually lose everything here. He is significantly powerful. And we are actually slowly losing our money. Luckily, however, you may have noticed he can't actually get past my defences. And even if everyone dies, there's still a lot of people shooting him. An awful lot of people still shooting him. So he still dies. But that gives you an idea of what the final boss will be, of which we're going to hit, I feel. This has been a good survival. Okay, we have two mangonels. I'm going to deploy these. So these should be able to shoot, as you can see, from the rear ranks. So we have a lot of defences over here. So these mangonels will be firing from the rear ranks. Hopefully. Everything else is just good to go. We have too much cheese. We have way too much cheese. We have... Oh God, I was talking about it before about how we had too much money. And then we didn't have enough money. And now we have too much money again. We just have so much... Not even using all the right cards anymore. Ah, race to the demolition. Muppet. Anyway, more fire rats, more repair rats. Another mangonel over here. So like I say, the mangonels will fire from that direction. So they are very good. There's a few units which can do that. Like there's also the... Oh, not. I guess it needs to be slightly... There we go. A few of the units which can fire like the longbowmen and stuff. So always make sure you have a good amount of troops at the rear, just in case. Of course, right now, as you can see, they're hitting them hard, the wall's holding. They're mostly relying on our defences. And they're not really taking us. They're destroying a couple of our buildings, annoyingly, but there you are. That's fine. So I'll meet you at the final boss, I feel. Or the next boss, whichever one comes. All my defences now have multiple layers of defences. Like, you have this area over here, in front of this area, just here. So, I also have on this side, if you actually have a look, all my catapults, of course, firing, and multiple fire towers. The entire front of my base burns. The entire front of the base burns, and occasionally gets hit by artillery, which, of course, freezes them. So, yeah, it's going quite well. I don't foresee any issues. Oh my god. There's just too much happening. Too much happening. What do you want? High redraw time. Yep. Oh dear. And here comes the next boss. We'll hit him, then I think will be the end game. And here comes the boss. There's another guy with a hammer. Hit him this time. So obviously we don't really have much in the way of defences on this side because they're all over here. However, I expect them to do well. Ish. Well-ish. Can I upgrade my smithy? Nope, let's get another smithy. More upgrades, more everything. So I'm going to supercharge a tower. Maybe not. I'm going to supercharge this tower. Let's get a flamethrower. Look at that. And that's how you burn everything. Yeah, you don't need good defense. You just need a lot of work cards and a single tower. And suddenly everything burns. Let's go meet the final boss. Because I'm pretty sure nothing's going to stop us now. Oh, the enemy is really pushing in. Oh, this is the problem. Look at them all. Luckily, we're holding. But yeah, my gods. Suddenly everything happened. And also, we had to pay $3 grand to stop an earthquake. It was either half our money for some damage, none of our money for all the damage, or all of our money for no damage. I took all the money for no damage. And as you saw, I had to quickly do my card. So yeah, this is cool. This is fine. And now we have the issue. The final boss is here. Which is a giant, annoying owl. It will swoop in, destroy most of your stuff, and then leave. Why? Because it's annoying. How do we defeat it? Well, lots and lots and lots of defences. As you can see, I've prepped some work cards. I'm preparing some damage. And my troops are leaving. You guys should leave. This thing is going to be annoying. Here it comes. Straight into the first area, of course. Eating all my buildings. There we go. See that? Straight in. Just lands in. And now we're going to burn it. Just gonna straight up burn it. See that damage? See that damage is currently absorbing and just happy with it? Yes, that's the problem. Just absolutely okay with everything it is. Now what I'd really like is more work cards. Really quickly. And here they are. Uh-oh, it's already hit. We might actually lose. It's only at half health. Yep, we are losing. We're actually losing. There's the problem with it. It is very, very powerful. It just ignores you most of the time. Come on. Hold the line. There we go. 2/3 health. Stun it. Stun it. Stun it. It's eating all my men. Quick, go, go, go. Watermill, watermill. Burn it. It's close. It's very close. Come on, troops, hold the line! Do you think we're going to survive? I don't know at this point in time. Keep firing, keep firing! Keep repairing! We can't retreat any further! We literally cannot retreat any further! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a loss at the very end! We can't send them that way! We've just lost! We've straight up just lost! Look how much health it had! Anyway, GG. Survival Sunday did not survive. Bloody typical. I've been the Fallen Shogun, it's been Ratropolis. So close. So damn close. Oh, see you in the next one. Take care, be awesome, be epic, be amazing, and I absolutely bloody hate the owl.